Hey North Shore Pump, in this video, we're gonna break down what's happening in our hyper-local real estate market. And if you stay to the end, I'm gonna give you 3 tips that we are giving to our personal seller as well as our personal buyer clients. Let's jump into it. What is going on, party people? So in this video, I want to give you a hyper-local housing market update for North Shore Pump. So when we say North Shore Pump, we're referring to communities such as Windham, Twin Hickory, Gray Oaks, Cross Creek, Windham Forest, Bacova, and all the other smaller communities that I haven't mentioned. So think Shore Pump north of Broad. That's what we're referring to in this video. Let's jump into it. All right, so as we like to do always, I'm gonna give you the top 3 resale homes from last month in the month of December. When I say resale, I'm referring to resale properties, meaning not new construction, previously owned properties. Let's get into it. At number 3, we've got 12301 Country View Drive. This property was sold for $946,000 by Exit First Realty. This property was in an amazing location in Granville Estates, which is basically the last subdivision before you get into Hanover off of Pouncey Track Road. This property was almost 3,700 square feet on 1.83 acres on a dead-end street. So it had a lot of intangibles that you simply just don't find in our area. The house was dated, but I can tell you it was an amazing lot. I personally walked through this house. It was great. Congratulations to the sellers, as well as congratulations to the new buyers of this property. Coming in at number 2 out of Gray Oaks, we have 5008 Westcott Landing Circle. This house was sold for $1,009,000 by Shaheen, Ruth Martin, and Flodville. Congratulations on the sale. This house was just shy of 4,300 square feet on a cul-de-sac. Super nice home. Obviously, Gray Oaks is a great subdivision, so congratulations to the buyers on picking up that property. And then last but not least, also in Gray Oaks, we have 11404 Gray Oaks Estates Run, which is the longest street name ever. This property sold for $1.3 million. This home was north of 5,300 square feet and was sold by Berkshire Hathaway Home Services PenFed Realty. Congratulations on the sale. This home is simply gorgeous. I absolutely love the finishes. I love the screened-in porch. I love the patio. I love the open concept kitchen, and I love the 2-story living room, family room, whatever you want to call it. This also had a 1-acre lot in Gray Oaks, which is super rare for Gray Oaks, also super rare for our area. So very jealous of the buyers. Congratulations on that, and congratulations to the sellers on the sale. All right, so let's jump into our hyper local numbers. So just so you understand the data set here, we're talking about deep run high school district resale homes. Once again, resale is not new construction, so it's previously owned homes, which, unless you're a builder, you own a resale home, right? So we finished off the year with a $720,000 median sales price in our area, which is super cool. That was actually up 6.7% from 2023. So we've seen great price appreciation in our local market. We finished the year with a median days on market of 8 days. So a little over a week that it took homes to sell on average. As you could see, that was up from 6 days, but 6 to 8, not a big jump. Still, homes are selling very, very quickly. On median, home sellers got 100% of their asking price. Yes, this was down from the peak of, I think, 103% during COVID, but I'm sorry, I don't feel bad for you if you only sold your home for 100% of asking price. Last but not least, month supply of inventory peaked at 1.9 month supply of inventory last year, but we finished the month of December, this past month, at 0.8 months supply of inventory. And if you're not a real estate nerd like myself, month supply of inventory is a very simple metric that we track in real estate, basically to indicate whether or not we are in a buyer's market or a seller's market. The lower that number is, the more that we're in a seller's market. So in layman's terms, at 0.8 months supply of inventory, our market is absolutely en fuego, muy caliente, very hot seller's market. All right, so last but not least, appreciate you staying to the end. My wife doesn't stay to the end of the video, so congratulations to you for staying to the end. I'm gonna give you the 3 tips that we're giving to our seller clients as well as our buyer clients. So for our sellers, now is the time to prep. So if a home sale is in your future in 2025, now is the time to get ready. And yes, at the time of this recording, it is January the 12th, and you may say, hey Chris, I don't plan to sell until the spring or when the kids get out of school or whatever. That's great. I promise you, if you give yourself 2, 3, 4 months to get your home ready for market, as opposed to what most people do, which is 2, 3, 4 weeks, it's gonna be a lot less stressful. You're gonna be able to give yourself time to do upgrades, to do improvements that maximize your sales value. I would have a conversation with a knowledgeable real estate professional that can kind of guide you through what you should do, as opposed to you just assuming or guessing what you should do. If you don't have a local real estate professional, I would love to be that professional for you. feel free to contact me via the information below. Next, and this is part of getting your home prepped for market, we always like to recommend to our clients to get a home inspection before they go on the market. Yes, the buyers are going to get their own home inspection, but I promise you, if there's anything wrong with your home that you're not personally aware of right now, the best time to find that out is now, when you have an opportunity to fix it on your own, as opposed to waiting until you get yourself into a real estate transaction and a buyer finds an issue with your home, and then they're demanding how the thing gets fixed and you're having to negotiate with them. They're stressed, you're stressed. It's an awful experience for everybody. I promise you, if you can find out issues ahead of time and you can get them fixed cheaper, quicker, easier, less stressful, just get a home inspection. If you need a recommendation for a home inspector, shoot me a DM or comment below. I'll put you in touch. And then last but not least, 2025, in my humble opinion, is going to be the year of getting back to the basics, of doing the things that we know historically we've always done to homes to maximize the sales value. So we went through a period in COVID where, especially in our market, like, you could slap any home on the market at any price in any condition and you were almost guaranteed to get multiple offers. I think those days are somewhat behind us and will continue to be behind us. So if you're just looking to sell your home and you don't care how much money you make or what you sell it for, yeah, just slap it on the market, hire any agent, have them take cell phone photos. But if you actually want to maximize how much you sell your home for, I'd recommend you talk to a knowledgeable professional and do the things that they recommend doing to be able to maximize your sales price. For my buyers, talk with a mortgage professional. If a home purchase is in your future for 2025, and you might be saying, hey Chris, I'm made of money, I'm very comfortable, I can afford whatever I want, and I would say that's great. I would still encourage you, even if you have no fear that you're gonna be able to afford what you want, I would still have a conversation with a mortgage professional, get very comfortable around the numbers, find out what you need to do. If you own a home, I'm gonna encourage you to try to get pre-qualified to where you can purchase without the contingency of your home sale. And we could talk about that more in a different video, but have that conversation with a mortgage professional. Maybe there's something that you could do to put yourself in a better loan product, or maybe like if you go from 15% down to 20% down, you can get a lesser interest rate. Have those conversations ahead of time versus, once again, what most people do is they wait till they've found the perfect home and then they want to jump on the phone with a mortgage professional and everybody's stressed. Secondly, we've already kind of alluded to this, but the market is still hot. So if you were looking to buy, especially in the North Shore Pump area, realize we are still in a very hot, very seller's market. So if you are somebody that thinks they're going to be coming in, kind of throwing their weight around and negotiating the deal of a lifetime, I hate to break it to you, but that's probably not going to be your reality. So just understand what kind of market you are stepping into. And then last but not least, jump in front of the wave. So experts are predicting that we are going to be seeing a lot of buyers re-enter the marketplace in 2025. I can tell you anecdotally, in my own business, the first 2 weeks of January, we've had a lot of buyers come out of the woodwork. We've had a lot of buyers call us wanting to kind of schedule times to talk and start seeing homes. So I do think experts are right that we're going to see a lot of people re-enter the marketplace, kind of throw in the towel. Maybe they've been waiting for interest rates to drop and they just kind of finally have to move. They have to get a bigger home, they have to downsize, whatever it is. And we also anticipate prices to continue to appreciate this year. So if you are somebody that's planning to buy a home, you could find a home that's suitable for you and your family, I would recommend buying that now before everybody and their mother decides to step into the housing market in the spring, where things are going to get a lot more competitive and prices are going to continue to appreciate. If you can get in front of that wave, it's going to be a much better experience for you. So guys, hopefully you found value in that. If you have any questions, concerns I didn't address, throw them in the comments, shoot me a DM. If you got a good knock joke you want to tell me, throw it in the comments, shoot me a DM. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you next month.